Hey guys, John Loxley here, back with Dishonored. Let's jump into this. Alright, so we just started mission number 2, I think. We're going after High Overseer Campbell. So... okay. There's some dudes tossing bodies. Okay, so we have a few tasks. Obviously, main task is High Overseer Campbell. Kill him. Optional, use Bottle Street alleys to get around the walls of light. Okay. We have to find Emily. I'm assuming we're not going to actually do that. We're just going to get the journal. And 2 optional tasks. Spare Captain Kurnow. Ensure he survives his visit to the office of the High Overseer, which... I mean, hopefully it's not like, was it Deus Ex Human Revolution where you have like a time limit, but it doesn't tell you about that? And then we have Granny Rags. We definitely want to talk to her because she has hopefully some bone charms or something. Mission clues. Doesn't really tell us a lot about clues. Just says Granny Rags and the Bottle Street Gang. Mission items. I don't know what that does yet, but I'm sure we'll have no problem. Okay. And let's go with the heart. Oh, it just tells you. Also, if you hold F, that brings out your, that hides weapons. Okay, so we have runes. Let's, sneak, I suppose. That one's kind of far. There's a bone charm up there. Okay. That's probably the white rat that gives us mana back.
Let's go. Nearly midnight. But easy, damn it. Keep him in the boat. Canal's got enough shit in it as it is. Hey! What is it?
I think that last one was moving.
What?
Yeah, the little one.
Not possible. I inspected them myself. Keep working.
Somebody ain't moving no more. One, two, three,
I guess I can't throw him in the dumpster, but, you know. Oh, there's... okay, so he's unconscious. What is this? Arthur's note. Dearest Gwen, the city is going to burn. I've sold everything, so there's nothing for me here now except you. I'll wait for you where Clavering Boulevard crumbles into the river, where we used to meet. We'll take the money I've made and bribe our way onto a passing whale ship. I won't leave without you. And if you won't come, I'd rather be rat food. Love, Arthur. Okay, mission clues updated. Someone named Arthur is waiting for a woman named Gwen at the end of Clavering Boulevard with his life savings. Well, he can keep them. I'm not gonna... you know... okay, wall of lights.
Good. Keep them coming.
Okay, so those guys are probably just gonna keep tossing the bodies.
one, two, three.
This whole place has gone to the house.
I don't know who she is.
What will I do now? Please, I'm a bit shaken right now. I saw some terrible things today.
Okay, well, don't rat me out. Sorry I stole your money, but I need it more than you do.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The following businesses have been closed and impounded by the state due to contamination. Barrow's Barbershop and Surgery, the Duke and Dancer Ale House, Merritt's Printing Firm, Pennyworth's Tack and Saddle Emporium, and the Smoke Street Dice Hall.
Nasty rat. Get away.
Oh, well, she killed the rat. Okay.
Attention Dunwall citizens. This is a special announcement from our Honorable Lord Regent.
Yeah.
This is the Lord Regent speaking. It is with
And
I announce that my term as Lord Regent has been extended through the month of harvest and potentially beyond. In addition, in this continuing crisis, the overseers of the Abbey of the Everyman remain in service to the state and are empowered to enforce order whenever and wherever necessary. We owe our thanks to High Overseer Campbell for the generous loan of their services.
yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, this is cool. So it's actually a map. So I'm here. Golden Cat. Holger Square. Clavering Boulevard. That's where that dude's waiting. And am I supposed to go here? Well, we'll find out.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Please clear the area. When a motorized carriage or stilt walker approaches on
Okay,
state
not
business, be advised that such vehicles will not slow or stop to avoid citizens obstructing the way.
Okay, that's the wall of light. And, rewire tool, spring razor. Rewire tools can be used to change the polarity of the walls of light, this will make it impossible to the city watch and harmless to the user of the rewire tool. Okay, so that should work. Note to Sergeant Hayburn. All the wall of light components have been delivered to your station. I expect it to be functional before midnight. You've also been provided with several spare whale oil tanks should the need arise. Last, it's come to my attention that various watchmen continue the adolescent practice known as rat burning. Remember, whale oil is not cheap. Keep your men under control. Captain Curnow. Okay. Triggering the wall of light drains the whale oil tank that powers it. Whale oil tanks have a limited capacity, will eventually run out. I guess that's what they mean by whale burning.
Keep 'em coming.
What was that? Okay, so how can I... Oh! Player rate pathways. You can get past this wall of light in a number of ways. Disable it by removing the whale oil tank. Climb up the crates to the right and use the roof. Find another path following the streets to the right. Possess a rat and use the small tunnel to the left. Okay, so I can't possess the rat yet. I think it said the streets to the right. That's an optional way. I suppose you could just take out the whale oil tank, like, or oh, there's a bunch of rats. Oh, I see. Okay, I think that's probably a survivor. Rune or bone charm nearby. Equip the heart. Yeah, that works for me. Oh yeah, there's the bone charm. Okay, so that's down. Oh, and that's how you rewire it. Can I just drop it? Okay, I was really expecting it to explode almost.
Half the city's dead. Won't make it 3 more months.
Good. Keep 'em coming.
Alright, let's
Ja, it's nice.
Half the block. Better them than us. At least some of them had money.
you're telling me.
1, 2, 3, heave!
Okay, I was gonna say they. Okay, how do we? Nope, nope. You don't see me.
2,
You don't see me, son of a.
heave!
It's nice.
Okay, so I'm not sure what those little marks are. I mean, let's
1, 2, 3, heave! I'll find you. He's here! For the war! Oh, you're gonna bleed!
I don't want to. Okay, well. At least we didn't kill him. And ouch, that hurts. Well, yeah. How do I, Like, what is that? Well, I guess we try, Am I just missing something? I feel like there's got to be a... I feel like there's got to be a way to open that. Well, for now, we'll try... we can't get too high. Maybe we can... Yeah, if I could not die, that would be great. Oh, okay. Yep, rats. Darren and Gwen. I know the bone charm's like right here. New bone welcoming host. What is that? You can possess white rats for longer. Well, alright. I don't think I can possess rats at all. Death in the Month of Songs. Okay. I mean, you know, just... And so that told me it's like, oh, 1 of 5 bone charms found, which is nice. Wait. Oh, that's just texture? Okay. Okay. So now we know you can, you know, sneak around. You don't have to necessarily go over. And go back to the heart. Another bone charm, another rune. Oh, hey, that's me. Wanted for the most heinous murder of our fair Empress Jessamine Caldwin. Reward of 30,000 coins for capture of death. And, okay. this guy? I don't know if he's a threat. I guess I'll just walk up to him. He looks like a drunk. Character's busy. Scratch.
Men like you, walking the streets with weapons? We don't need that.
I know. I'm sorry.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Following direct contact with an infected or weeping individual, you are required to remain in isolation for 2 continuous days. If signs of infection occur, report for transport to the flooded district.
Okay. Where's that coming from? Okay, well there's a rat right there.
Granny, 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 come out with me instead. Granny, 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 you can't because you're dead.
Ah, that must be Granny Rags. Well, okay. This door's probably Granny's front door key, which we don't have, but that's fine. Send us food, not bullets. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely need to upgrade the dark vision so it'll show me items. Yeah, well, that's fine. We'll get it. Yep. I need your food, Granny.
I think the little birdies are sad today.
They probably are sad. Okay, let's meet.
Granny, 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 come out with me instead. Granny, 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 you can't because you're dead.
So, hey, Granny, I need some of your bone charms if you have any. Oh, there she is.
I think the little birdies are sad today.
Well, let's talk to her.
If I was a birdie, I'd want to eat that. Yes, I would, indeed. Dear? Is that you, my dear
Oh,
husband?
she's blind.
My eyes aren't what they used to be. Have you seen my little birdies? Ah, the dear things must be starving without their granny. Here, birdies. Here. Oh, my. I think I have gentlemen callers again, but not the way I used to, not the nice ones. I hear them, and they're not very polite ones either. Granny Rags, let us in. Ah, well, they'll go away again if they know what's good for them. But what a bother. Here's the key to the front door, love. You'll see to those ruffians, won't you?
I will. Deal with her callers.
I think the little birdies are sad today.
But I don't want to... Oh, wait, how many are there? 3?
I told you the knives go on the left. They've always gone on the left. You never listen.
Yeah. Listen to the Granny.
Let us in, Granny. I bet she can't even hear us. She's blind, not deaf. We're here to do your washing. She's not stupid either. Have it your way. We're here to take your money, Granny. We're wasting our time. Oh, come on.
Okay, well.
Let's get this guy. Take him down. I'm gonna beat you to the rat.
No. Well.
with me instead. Granny, 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 you can't because you're... Oh, my dear. I knew you'd help me with those ill-mannered boys. My brave man. Listen, Granny has a birthday present for you. I got it from the outsider, and now I'm giving it to you. Go on. It's upstairs. On the vanity. I think you'll cut a nice figure with it. Remember how we used to dance? Our parties were even grander than those at the Boyle Manor. Everyone wanted to come.
Okay. Something upstairs on the vanity.
If I was a...
I hope it's a rune.
Yes, I would.
That, I mean, that might be too much, but, you know. Oh, dude, is it a rune?
Granny, I
1 out
hope
of
you
7.
like the little gift I got for you. It's the least I could do for turning those louts away. I can't bear these Bottle Street children. Ruffians, every last one of them. Rotten apples. And that slack-jaw is the worst lot. You know what I just thought of? You could do something else for me. Another little favor. And I'd give you another present. Another lovely rune carved from the bones of a dead whale.
Sounds good.
Do you remember my doctor, dear? Dr. Galvani? Now there was a clever man. He's got all sorts of nasty rat guts and disease in his laboratory. Wouldn't it be a shame if some of that mess found its way into the Bottle Street Gang's elixir still? That'd teach him. See to it, dear. I'll find you another present just like the first. Galvani lives on Clavering Boulevard, or at least he used to. Those were the days. Now run off. My baby birdies are hungry. So precious.
She's got a great voice actress.
You'll have to go, or they won't come.
Okay. Don't worry, Granny. Don't worry.
I told you the knives go on the left. They've always gone on the left. You
Yep.
never listen.
Okay, so there's a rat. Sleep dart. Yeah. Glass. Yeah, I need Okay, Bottle Street Gang has a bootleg elixir still inside the old Dunwall whiskey distillery. They're creating their own version of Sokolov's health elixir and selling it. And I have 2 runes. Well then. Okay. Awesome. So I'm at the max level. See useful objects and security systems as well. That's the best. See, I could have put it in possession. Oh, 3 runes. Well, that's fine. It's fine. Okay. Yep, already did it. I just need Moray War Medal. Yep. Pawning Granny's medals. That's kind of weird. Why is he looking like that? That's fine. Okay, so there's that rune over there. There's still one over here, which I don't know how to get to. Oh, but I can see them my footsteps. Let's try to go this way. Bottle Street Gang. Yep. Okay, I assume those guys... I wish it showed... I mean, like, I feel like it should You know, I can see the guys. It would have been nice if it highlighted them at least. Well, alright. What about you? Do you open? Okay, that's odd. Okay, but it's...
That's not what we heard. Sure? 'Cause you know we have to check you over. And there's an inspection fee.
To the void with Bottle Street and to the void with you. Let me out.
Oh, you don't want to talk to us like that. Fact is, Bottle Street is here to take its cut. Reach into your pockets and let's get this done. Yeah, and the inspect... Get back. Cross the line and have your throat cut. I'm trapped.
Oh. Let's try that again.
Somebody give me... I'm trapped.
I know.
Anyone there? Let me out.
Hush.
I owe you, brother. I want to ask about the mask. I wouldn't want my face seen either, pulling a stunt like that. You know what? I'll return the favor. Come by Griff's shop. That's my business. Well, it was, at one time, but now I'm reduced to scavenging things from here and there as the city dies. If you need anything, I wouldn't mind trading for a little money. Maybe someday the plague will blow over and everything will go back to normal. But until then, it's scavenging for me.
Griff sells scavenged items on Blood Ox Way. Well, okay. That's good. It's good to have a little shopkeeper.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear it. Okay. Let's see. Spirited. Potions give you slightly more mana. Maybe soon. Bone charms. Excerpt from a book on sailing traditions and scrimshaw. Bone charms, a sailor's blessing, they say. The carving itself is a practice from long back, passed from father to son. Old man Salt to Greenhorn, still getting his sea legs beneath him. In the old times, men cut into the tusks of ice seals and into the arm-long fangs of bears that roam the isles north of Tivia. Once the whale trade began, the practitioners went to engraving the bones of those great beasts, rending charms that sing in the night and grant some small boon to a man's vigor or defense against pregnancy. Well, all right then. And pawn that thing. Okay. Okay, so we still have that rune over there. There's another one over there, so I think I have like both the bone charms. Might be able to get up this way. Wait, what was that? trash bin. Oh, I guess you hide people in it?
Stupid goddamn.
Don't see me, please. Okay. Oh, so we're past the, So that's not, Okay. Are you not gonna let me close it? There we go. Rest well, friend. So that's another guard. Right, well, the wall of light's disabled. That's a lot of rats over that way. That's valuable stuff. Oh, here we go.
Fucking longer do I have my
Oh, okay. Well, this could be bad. Okay, so there's another wall of light. Let's just go in here. Wow, okay, this area is bigger than I was expecting. And someone's hiding their stuff in a toilet. Honestly, I can't tell if he's a guard or not. It is very slow going when you're crouch walking, but hey, rats. Oh, I see. Well, yeah, let's go in. Right, okay. Oh, the Okay, there's people in here. That's not quite what I wanted, but okay, we got some valuables though. We got Okay, so those guys can see you from a distance. No. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, right, we can peek.
Stupid goddamn. Seen anything scary? Shut up.
What? Where's that other dude? Okay, so they're both right there. Good thing is my mana usage regens. Kind of. Come on, guys, just turn away. Okay, he's walking away. He is not.
What was that? Nothing after all.
Yep, just a bird. Or the wind. How do I know who I can loot? Okay, that dude.
Huh?
Oh. I'm sorry. Customs and food of Morley, except from a traveler's journal. Born and raised in Bristol, I spent my formative years in our smaller cities before settling in magnificent Dunwall. There, in the capital city, I learned to appreciate the finer things. When the opportunity arose to document my travels to Serkonos, Tivia, and finally Morley, I left my position as a clerk for the late Lord Estremont. Perhaps like so many in Dunwall, I suffer from being excessively cultured. But I found Morley disappointing. Over the course of this journal, I explained why I found the Festival of Churners to be tiresome, despite the high banners, bare feet, and red robes, and why their renowned jellied ox tongue is something I will be struggling to forget for many years to come. That guy sounds extremely humble. Okay, so we're just going to eat everything in sight. Cannot carry any more elixirs. Well, that's good to know. Okay, there is like a crap ton of rats right there. And lab key, pantry key. Feeding log. Sorted humans remains. Strong appetite. 1 bag of pears. Rats uninterested. 1 tin of potted whale meat eaten. Human torso. No trouble finding corpse parts. No feeding. Aggression increased. Incident of cannibalism. Incident with previous maidservant. Will withhold feeding until first day. Month of darkness. Okay. Right, so, yeah, they're, well, there's stuff in there. Son of a bitch. Okay, I'm reasonably certain that's the, like the only ones left. Bread. Okay, that's fine. Okay, not too many rats in there. And that's a human arm, so maybe they'll go for that. elixir. Nothing in the locker. Medicinal herbs. Was that everything? Really? Well, okay. Okay. Right, there's rats out here. Oh, I bet it goes up. Yeah, okay. Oh, here we go. Slackjaw. Bolt. Pick up. Oh, I get it. Target practice. The offenses of this man are high crimes under the strictures of the High Overseer, the municipal laws of the City Watch of Dunwall, and the edicts of our brave Lord Regent. Only 2,000 coins, though. The third stricture. Restrict the restless hands, which quickly becomes the workmates of the outsider. Unfettered by honest labor, they rush to sordid gain, vain pursuits, and deeds of violence. Of what value are the hands that steal and kill and destroy? Instead, put your hands to the plow, the fork, and the spade. For even the lowliest labor that is rigorous squeezes the muscles as a sponge, rinsing impurities from the mind and body. Yep. Okay, I'm full on bullets. Oh, okay. Avoiding the rat plague, excerpt from a government protocol on disease practices. Much of the public still harbors false beliefs related to the plague. It is not true that the bile from river crusts will protect against contraction of the disease. Nor is it true that crushed morley orchids act as a remedy, though it is speculated that both of these ingredients are used in both Sokolov's elixir and Piero's remedy. Consumption of these products before exposure to the plague constitutes the only known means of resisting the disease. Further, the Abbey of the Everyman warns against superstitious practices. Not only is it ineffective to burn two hagfish and a cat together, inhaling the vapors while chanting the names of the plague dead, but it is also considered heresy by the overseers and will be met by the full measure of the Abbey's laws. Tell your neighbors and practice these things yourself. Avoid contact with the infected. Consume your ration of elixir daily, preferably in the morning. Report anyone suspected of carrying the plague. Everyone must work together to stop the spread of the dreaded contagion. Okay. Yeah, there are books everywhere. And... okay. See, isn't that nice? They have several busts. What's with all the rats, though? Oh, well, this dude was, he was, like, studying stuff, right? And honestly, I wonder if you possessed a rat, if you could go through that little vent.
Wait, did you touch the door handle to Dr. Galvani's lab?
Yeah, I think so.
Then you have to scrub. The rats get their vital essences everywhere, the doctor said.
Vital essences? Does that mean guts?
I think so. So your hands need scrubbing. You're unclean.
Unclean? That's nonsense. Can't we just...
No, I told you. With rubbing alcohol or white vinegar.
All right, all right. What is he doing there all day? Ambrose says he breeds rats that carry the plague.
Your friends are ignorant. The doctor is a brilliant man. If anyone can save this city, it's him.
The royal physician is going to save us. I hear his new elixir is twice as good against the plague.
I don't understand how Galvani can admire Sokolov. Royal physician or not, I hear Telly's a beast. A superstitious philanderer who spends more time with prostitutes than he does in the laboratory.
Is this what it's going to be like when we're married? It is, isn't it?
I hope not. I'm telling you now, I don't have the endurance for it.
Nice.
Okay, so he's going upstairs. I might have to choke her out.
Nice.
Okay.
I told her to keep...
Well, okay. We'll worry about that later. Piero's Remedy. What is this? Okay, pocket watch. I've been invited to a soiree at the Boyle estate. Of course I won't attend. I'm too good for that. The 28th day of the 7th month, the month of high cold, is the day I met Anton Sokolov at the academy. Why would I tarnish the anniversary of the most important day of my life by licking aristocratic boots? I have no time for fools. I'll be solving the riddle of this plague. Perhaps I'll raise a cup of Tivian Red. Okay. Most important day of Dr. Galvani's life is the 28th day of the 7th month. So I assume that's a password of some kind. Smart, though. Sleep Dart 2. Awesome. And any bone things or anything in here? No, not so much.
They are burning ways.
What?
The doom of Pandysia has come to the city.
Okay.
The river rushed in when the barrier broke. The whole district went dark.
Well, we can't have that. Okay, so it looks like there's good stuff in here. Yeah, I'm full on ammo. Oh, okay. So you can smash the glass. And I don't need bread. Ah, yes. Okay. Oh, right. 287, I think they said. Nice. Got some extra cash. Nice little ashtray there. Okay, what is that blue thing? Security systems? Seriously, you'd think there'd be something through those, Okay, I don't think we've read this before. Excerpt from a travel chronicle by Anton Sokolov. The men I set out with are good sailors. No doubt half of them have cut their teeth on the rascally pirate ships spawned in their Sarkona archipelago. Or they were, I should say. Half of them died before we sighted the broken red cliffs, welcoming those who would visit the far continent as it is called. Sickness, infighting, poisoned by a school, or one would say a flock of small fish that fly over the waves like birds, landing in the hundreds across the deck, pricking any they touch with toxic quills. 2 thrown overboard by gusting demon winds. The quiet Tivian navigator simply dead in his bunk, wrapped in his white furs, eyes wide with terror. Few have crossed the ocean, and the distance to Pandysia is greater than most would imagine. More have died climbing the cliffs. And now, but with a handful, I stand looking across the greatest expanse of land that exists. My allies are frightened, for this is beyond them, and now their captain is dead too. stung by something that resembled a prairie mole but reacted with great apoplectic outrage when handled. So it falls on me to lead them. Well, that's kind of cool. Okay. So where's this? There's that guy. So listen, man, your lady is safe. Okay. Sleep now. And we got another key. Okay, we got rats. What is... Take some of those. Aha. So one of the keys unlocked this. That's nice. Hey, rat. Well, let's... There we go. Use one of those. Wait, what? Drink. Drink bathwater? What does that do? Okay. Okay, there are definitely security systems in here. Okay, the lab. That is kind of weird looking. Okay, so we got... Oh, that's the, it's gotta be the plague. Bull rat fetus. So I guess you use that to distract. Galvani Academy notice. The latest case should arrive within a week, containing all the components you need. Be careful with the white phosphorus. Can't have you getting phossy jaw like the tanners at the edge of the city, poor bastards. Sorry you have to practice in secret. The vivisectionist should be celebrated, revered even. Cutting up rats should be done in the town square with a crowd of eager students taking notes, not in some dirty little secret room hidden behind a wall of books. Anyway, lucky for you to have an old friend who never left the academy. Let me know what else you need, but remember it might be a month before I can put together another shipment. Yours in knowledge, Artemis Moore. P.S. Next time you're nearby, come in for an afternoon. We've stayed fairly insulated from the plague, so few come and go here, and we've got quite the stock of Tivian brandy. Mission clues updated. Secret room hidden behind a wall of books. Well, I imagine that's... Well, I mean, yeah, of course. It's, the thing is pointing me right at it. Okay, bread. Rat behavior and extermination. Okay. By rat catcher Lena. Used to be you'd go out with a bag, stick with a nail in the end, catch as many rats as you could in a night. City Watch paid by weight. My husband Benji and I mostly worked alone, and we got by. If we found a place where the rats were real bad, sometimes we'd hire a crew of street brats to work with us. They're younger ones who didn't make trouble. We'd pay them with bread and apple cider. Once the plague came, the rats were different. Meaner, bigger, a little quicker. You had to watch yourself. If you got cornered, they'd turn and the swarm would come back at you. I barely got away with my skin a few times down in the sewers. The bites hurt afterward, but it was the sounds they make that stayed in your dreams at night. Got more dangerous, and the City Watch started paying better. But that didn't last long, because after a while, too many people had been stripped clean, trying to fill up a bag. One slip and they'd be all over you, gnawing and trying to chew you down to the bone. That's how I lost my poor Benji. Okay.
Obviously, the plague rat is distinct from the ordinary rat, but in what respect? Its size and the coarseness of its fur, and I believe in intelligence, although the experiments there are not complete. Coriander's Zoological Survey describes only the ordinary rat, which means plague rats have only been here for 5 or 7 years at most. This was not a gradual migration. Could they have been introduced on purpose? Perhaps by a foreign power.
It's a possibility. It is a possibility. Okay. And that was... Oh, clever. Just overlook. You know, just don't look at it. It's the rat plague. Have we read this one? No, probably not. Okay, for over a year I've studied this cursed plague, collecting and dissecting rats by the thousands. Given the rapid gestation maturation cycle, it's been possible to breed them for numerous generations. The rodents themselves seem immune to the plague, but they pass it readily between members of their own species, perhaps through mites. Oh, interesting. So it's like the Black Plague. The blood of the rats tells its own story, allowing me to gauge the number of generations that a given group of rats have lived with the plague. As such, a nagging question remains. The rats collected in the poorest parts of town in the slums exhibit the oldest strains of the plague, while those found near the docks, where the foreign plague-bearing rats would presumably have entered our city, exhibit a younger strain. Could this mean that the rats were transported to the slums in some way that is not obvious? I will continue my research. If nothing else, I am living proof that Sokolov's elixir and Piero's remedy are very effective at protecting against the plague, if one consumes enough of the stuff. Was that by Galvani? No, just a natural philosopher. Okay. And he's dissecting a fish for reasons unknown. Okay. The Leviathan's Sorrow. Okay. Excerpt from a report on a treatise banned by the Red Shore Trade Council. Little is known of Pacati, credited with a series of pamphlets arguing against the whaling trade. While he is gifted, his views are nonsense and threaten the economic underpinnings of the empire. 01. Okay, so this is his points. Enslavement. On the breeding and husbanding of whales versus hunting the beasts in the wild after a natural and free life cycle, Pacati offers no solutions for where these massive, malevolent creatures might be pastured. Dissolution. Laments on the destruction of social bonds between herd members. Pacati actually uses the term families. Harmony. Drivel on the aesthetic wonder of what is in reality the great and terrible ocean that ever threatens to swallow us. Includes arguments on the gentle nature of the brutes, a notion refuted by seamen who return to shore wide-eyed with tales of the whale's savagery. Well, I mean, then again, you attack them, they're going to respond, I assume. And the last one, disruption. Here Pacati is on his weakest footing, issuing up feverish warnings against the displacement or transference of natural beasts from their native environments. All right. I mean, really, who's that tall? Okay, let's go for the viscera. And we'll just check real fast, kind of look around. Okay. Of course. It's the red one. Oh, and you can even see the scratches on the floor. And of course there's wheels. The secret room. We won't pick it up just yet. I don't think it's a trigger where... okay. I don't think it's a trigger where the guards are going to come in, but, you know, it's fine. Okay, sewer capacity in the month of nets by the City Works Crew 17A. I've been asked to tell the problem, so here it is. It's been every year that we work like men gone mad during the month of nets. I don't hardly see my family. It's bad enough that the works is clogged with trash from the catch, pieces of crates and nets, but the wetter smells of hagfish guts too. We got to get it done before the month of rain, or you know what. No, I don't know. Tell me. And it ain't like we get help from those pricks in civil engineering either. Been at this job for nigh on 28 years, and I never seen one of them come below, except to measure will it hold when they go putting up one of their fancy new bridges. So these last 3 years have been the worst, and here's why. It's the river crusts moved into the works. We hear a man ahead yell and scream like he's burned up. We'll climb up fast. No other choice. You know, that's kind of interesting. Like, this world is terrifying. Okay. Got Plague Rat Viscera. Contaminating the Bottle Street Gang's elixir with Plague Rat Viscera will infect anyone who drinks the elixir with a plague. That includes the Bottle Street Gang and the people who buy their black market elixir. Well, it's not the right thing to do, but Granny promised me another rune if I do, so... Okay. Don't worry. You and your maid are safe. And... We are out of here. Not bad altogether. I only had to kill like one of them. Yeah, we're gonna go. Oh, I see, and then it's in the,
Attention, Dunwall citizens. Report all deceased family members to the local dead counter. Unreported deaths are a punishable offense.
Oh. Well, hey there. You don't look like... Oh, you're the dude.
Want to look at some of the things I found? Good prices, I swear.
Yeah. Let me see what you got. Show me what you got. Circle of Elixir. Oh, dude. We have blueprints. Yeah, we're gonna... And Sokolov's formula for Sokolov's health elixir. Restores health and protects against the rat plague. So this is... I'm actually curious about, like, are we gonna get plagued at one point? Sleep dart's 100. Well, no. Okay. Okay, so you just... Okay. All right, so I think we're going to stop here. Guys, thanks again for your time and your appreciation. I really, really appreciate you guys watching. As always, any feedback I welcome. Let me know, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.